Welcome to another episode of Life with the Glitter Practitioner. That is me, Dr. Nupi. Thank you so much for tuning in. Do let me know in comments where it is you're joining me from. I always love to say hi and chit chat in the comments. Just want to give a couple of shout outs to a couple of people who I've connected with recently. Susanna, thank you so much. I had the best chat with you today. And my beautiful niece, Marnie, I know you're watching. You should actually be in bed. Anyway, for those of you who don't know me, I am a doctor. I'm a general practitioner, a family physician in the UK. And I'm also a transformational and spiritual life coach. I have a coaching program called Find Your Fears and Flourish. And everything I guess I do, be it my doctoring role, be it my coaching role, as a speaker, as an author, my passion is empowering others, be it my patients or clients, to really understand what their needs are. And I mean needs from a physical, emotional, psychological, and spiritual background. And when you combine that understanding and that expanded awareness of your needs, knowing exactly how to realign them, how to keep them in balance, keep that maintained, and keep it all replenished, that's when you radiate out your unique, what I call physessence, which is your inner light. And that's the glitter that I teach. That's the magic that starts happening, because when you are in tune with your needs and therefore the needs of others, you really truly do become limitless in your potential. I'm living proof of it, as are my patients over the last 10, 11 years since I created the framework which guides you through it, which is, I'm sure everybody knows, or most people do, my F list. And that's almost a holistic prescription which guides you through this process. And I think the best way of really showing you what that might feel like from here, my brand story really does just capture it all. And it was created by the incredibly talented Devin James Stinson. Hi, Devin. It's beautiful. And I go all dreamy every time I watch it. And I've got my own interpretive dance that goes with it. So without further ado, Mr. Producer, please may we have the brand story.
Follow the light through the storm. And this is not a light that warns, it's a light that forms on the pathway ahead. So you can maneuver around disaster instead of getting stopped by the obstacles. It just takes changing the obstacles. And then the impossible turns to possible. And then the storm lifts. You're no longer adrift. Breathe, focus, you've got this. Ahead you see a figure, a kind soul, and on the inside it feels like you might glow. Your endless cycles of cyclones have been turned to a breeze that just slightly blows. You're adorned with glitter, where you literally feel like a kid again. And this is when you realize how much of your life you've missed. And then you talk more with Dr. Nupi Aurora, who will holistically change your aura, where you and the new you won't be like strangers. No, you'll be like friends. Because this whole process is simply life-changing. So if you're feeling frazzled and you want to find your fizz and dazzle, then book a call with Dr. Nupi Aurora by messaging her right here on LinkedIn.
Oh, how How beautiful is that? I know I'm totally biased, and I say this absolutely every single week, but it's just so dreamy and soothing. Oh, anyway, let's get on with the show. So my guest today is an incredibly inspiring gentleman, and we connected, I think it was actually through my wonderful producer, who was also the sponsor of my show, and Big Brother honorary. We connected, I think, from a couple of live shows. I'm just going to read out something, actually, because I think this just epitomizes David. David was born with cerebral palsy, but has never let his physical disability prevent him from doing what he loves and making an array of stunning achievements. That's so true. From excelling in the academic world to undertaking all manner of sporting and outdoor adventures, David is inspiration personified, and I would heartily agree. So let's bring him down. Hi.
Hi, it's been nice to see you.
Hi.
Hi. Gracie, thank you so much for having me on the show again.
You are so welcome. It is just
See
gorgeous to have you on. Thank you so much for being here.
Pleasure. Good to see you.
And you.
And I was really enjoying your introduction there, and I love the word possess. I can't even say it myself, but it's pretty good to me.
Yes, I made it up myself, you know, and
It
is that physessence. It's your. I think it's because it's not just the light that's what I call the glitter. And it's not just, I love glitter. I'm absolutely obsessed with the stuff, but it's not just that. It's when I've held space, like I've done with you, and teaching a couple of things, just the breath work. I make up a lot. It's so bad. And I see the light start to glimmer again in somebody's eyes. That's really the glitter. And it is that physessence. It comes with your uniqueness and also the energy. It's the fizz. So yes, feel the force. And I've been seeing all these comments, and it's true. Feel the force. It's feel the force of the glitter. Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
That's great. Yeah.
It is. And you've experienced it anyway.
Yeah, I have indeed in the work that we've done together. And we've worked together on a few occasions, and I really feel the benefits of the glitter, and I think using light as a real beautiful analogy for so many things, because it encapsulates such a wonderful aurora and stuff. And
oh, thanks. This is not pre-staged, by the way.
No.
We have not even prepped this. I promise you. It sounds like, yeah, come on down, David, and just say loads of nice things about me. Why don't you?
Yeah, I know.
Cross my heart, hope not to die. I hope that is just so not the case. It sounds really weird. Anyway, I mean, when we started working together, we did it on a regular basis, and it was something I wanted to do with you and for you, and I could see the difference. It was absolutely incredible. And one of my favorite, if you don't mind me saying, I'm gonna have to just mime it out and just say yes or no. Do you remember when went there? Am I okay to say that?
Yeah, sure.
Fabulous. Yes, the butterfly. Yes. You tell them, actually. You want me to do it? Okay.
Well, we're working together, and I can't remember what point at the discussion we were, but suddenly a butterfly, as if came from nowhere, just appeared and just landed upon your shoulder there.
Yeah, and it didn't budge.
It was just so timely and so and just such a reminder of sort of fizz, the glitter,
Yes, and I remember what we were talking about. I won't obviously disclose anything personal, but it was about, we were going through aspects of changing the fuck off, focus, breathe, and flip, changing the perspective and looking at different angles of looking at things. And I remember we were talking about transformation, and I was saying, I was acknowledging you for having used those bits of the F list in the week preceding, and how you were feeling better, and you were also taking on board the fun activities with the didgeridoo thingy. I'll let you tell them about that. And as we're saying, I think I said something like, oh my gosh, I can really see that transformation. I can see it in your eyes. I can feel it. And as I said it, this butterfly came from literally, I kid you not, nowhere. And I'm, because I get a bit excited about when my signs come and the energy and the fizz, I literally started squealing. I really did. And in fact, I think I was so like, ah, my God, look, it's a butterfly, it's a sign, it's confirmation, blah, blah, blah. And I was sharing that with you. It was just beautiful. And I remember doing a post pretty much straight after. It's just a bit, oh my God, I just had a butterfly land on me. Anyway, it was beautiful. It was beautiful. That's down to you. I'm just here, or when I go through my F list with people, I'm there to guide it, but it's you who are doing the work. You're the one taking it on board. And I know it's not easy. The stuff we're talking about is not easy to break habits and to change mindsets or beliefs that are so ingrained sometimes. But I guess what the F list, it's so much more than a list, but it actually just simplifies that process. And from experience of using it with patients these last 10, 11 years, when you've got something quite simplified in front of you, you're more likely to use it, tune into it, and then it becomes its own thing. Anyway, so tell everybody about the didgeridoo, because I love this story.
Yes, the didgeridoo, well, first of all, I know it's not particularly mainstream, and not everybody's got a didgeridoo kicking on them.
I've got a little one. Does that count? I've got a little one. Sorry.
Almost. But some years ago, I really got into sound therapy, and I was quite skeptical at first, but one of my friends introduced me to sound therapy, and I was just blown away by it. And
it's amazing.
And to this day, I would still like to train as a sound therapist. That's one of my things. But put that aside. So a number of years ago, I got introduced to didgeridoo as an instrument, but also as a instrument therapy and breath and breath work.
Absolutely.
And I really took to it, and I really fell in love with it. And I find playing the didgeridoo, it's just got an amazing healing quality.
Yes.
Both,
exactly. Sorry.
Both from the sound point of view and there's a feeling that I get through my body when I hit the drone, hit the sweet spot. I feel like,
oh my God, I love it.
I can feel that. I can feel it going right through my body. It's an amazing feeling. And
I remember the reason this came up was, do you remember when I was sort of going through the fuck off, focus, breathe, and then we flip, but the focus and the breath work is so important. And I was asking you, have you done any meditation or anything like that? And you had, so you knew what I was talking about. And then when I get further down the F list, and we were talking about fun, hobbies, the things that you love doing, you said to me, and I was asking, and I was like, what sort of things do you like? And I still remember you were telling me about going out in the fresh air, doing golf. And I'm like, oh my God, you are incredible. You literally do this regularly. And you just needed a few tweaks. But you mentioned about the didgeridoo, and I was literally, oh my God, that's amazing, because that is part breath work, as well as that. When you told me about that resonance that you were feeling, it's that's the sound therapy. That's the healing
It's
vibration.
amazing. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
It's
amazing.
incredible.
Yeah.
And it's energy. It's all energy.
Yeah.
We are energy. And that's the glitter almost. It's this transfer, the fizz, the fizzessence. I call it fizz tingles when I can feel that. That's the energy. And you know, when you were saying you're in flow when you're doing your didgeridoo thing. And I just loved it. And I was like, send me a recording. I don't think you didn't. Actually, I don't think you did.
Doing half actually, as I say, I'm sure I've got a recording of me playing with a pianist.
Wow.
Somewhere, and that was a while ago. So yeah, I'll try and find that. But
so what are you up to these days?
I'm the person that introduced me to sound therapy. She had a lot of singing bowls, and she had
I love singing bowls. Oh my gosh, I love singing bowls. Yeah,
she had a massive crystal bowl, and just the feeling, the energy, sort of waving through your body. It's just incredible, and that's all as a transference of energy from one sort to another.
Yeah, absolutely, and you can harness that, and that's what.
I
guess that's what this is all what I talk about. It's about realigning yourself energetically, being in tune with yourself and your needs, and then you can tap into these frequencies around you. And that is how you can keep yourself in balance. It's beautiful. It really is. I could talk about this for hours. Anyway, tell me, what have you been up to? What have you been up to recently?
Well, I'm feeling hidden time. I haven't done too much outdoor stuff because it's winter time and it's very cold.
I don't blame you. It's bloody freezing.
I'm a man to keep up with my golf and just about. But I think a lot of people know already that I published a book last year, which is called Beyond Expectation. And it's a book of, it's more or less my story growing up with cerebral palsy. And some of the barriers I faced as a child and as a young person, particularly the barriers I faced in education. And I was a slow starter. Etc.
Yeah, but how many people, I'm sorry, hold on a second, let me just backtrack. How many people can say, I've got a book published? I haven't got a book published yet. I will be, but that's incredible. I mean, that's just hats off to you, my dear. Seriously.
Yeah,
amazing.
You. I'd always thought about putting my story into a book, and maybe it wasn't the right time. But a couple of years ago, it was the right time, and so the second bit of my book is just some of the sporting stuff that I've done. You know, I've cycled all over Scotland. I've skied the Alps.
Have you? I didn't know about skiing.
Oh yeah, I've been all over the Alps, and so I wanted it to maybe encourage, inspire, motivate other people to achieve whatever they desire to do. And
well, you're living proof, like I said. It's like you. At the end of you've shown that to yourself, and it's there's nothing holding you back. It's brilliant. So what's new on the horizons, please? What have you got planned?
I'm hoping more trips away this before COVID. Since a long time ago. Before COVID, I was doing about travel writing. I was doing my writing for travel companies, and of course, I was getting that connection before the pandemic. unfortunately the pandemic put us back, so I'm beginning to rekindle that aspect and maybe get some travel work to do and some
Nice.
writing. So, but it's nice work if you can get it.
Yeah, that's true. Well, you
Yeah.
know, your book is there. Where can we find your book? Is it on Amazon? Is it an audio as well? How do we get it?
Yes, my book is on Amazon. I'll stick a link to it in the comments box.
Don't worry. Russ will sort it. Don't worry.
Oh, well.
Just tell him to do
Oh,
everything.
there you go.
Have you just done it? Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Brilliant. Well done. Better than I am. Yes. And you mentioned, sorry to interrupt you, because we were talking about your book, which you've put in the comments. You wanted to do some podcasting, did you not?
Yeah. Deep breath. I've talked about podcasting, and I've designed my show, and I've designed my intro, my outro. I've done pretty much everything, but I've just got cold feet about it. You know, I don't know why I've got cold feet yet. I couldn't do one now. And
you're a natural. Oh my goodness me! You're a complete natural.
I don't know why I've just got cold feet, but that. So it's still on a back burner, and but my wish is going into that.
Yeah.
But
tell you what, I'll be a willing what's it called, guinea pig. You
I
can
was about to say, I hope you'll be one of my first guests.
Go for it now. I'm ready. If you want to hit me with a question, I'm ready. Yeah, exactly. Just ad lib it. Yeah. Totally.
So,
I think you'd be great, actually.
Podcasting.
I think you'd be great.
Because I see the things to do. So many people are doing podcasts, and it's such a great exchange of people and ideas. And fabulous.
That's why I think you'd be great, because you are a chatterbox like I am, and and you love people, which helps.
I do.
I think you'd be really good, and I think you've got so much to offer and help others with. It's incredible, which is why I couldn't wait for you to come on this show. And absolutely, whenever you get going, please can I be a guest?
Yeah, of course. But moving forward, I don't know what stopped me doing that, because I was planning to launch it in January.
Yeah, I remember.
But this is March. Oops.
Well, maybe, you never know. Maybe it wasn't the right time to do it in January, and maybe you just needed to come on a few shows, because I know you were on Russ's show a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, my good friend Russ.
Yes, and also, just to get that feeling again. And I can see you're literally lighting up. So you've been on my show, and I was just going to say, I know somebody who might be able to help you.
Produce it for me. I wonder who that could be. Yeah,
seriously, Russ is great. I'm not just saying that. It sounds like this is a real plug. It isn't at all. I couldn't do I guess I could do my show. Actually, no, I couldn't. I get to enjoy doing what I love doing best, which is chat. No, it's more than chat. Bringing people on, having these chit chats, and sharing the other person's talents, their gifts, what it is they're bringing to the world. And that's what I love to focus on. What I don't want to be doing is, oh my God, I can't, I'm doing the comments and this, that, the other. That's the bit that will stress me out.
Yeah.
But I have actually, I have picked up a few things from Russ, kind of. I know the Positive Vibe Tribe, Brian Schulman. Hi, Brian. And
hi,
beautiful Nancy Deborah. I love her to bits. I could squish her dimples. They're so cute. Anyway, and Nancy was away, and Brian, both of them, I should say, asked me to, what's that word? Guest host the episode of the Wednesday one. Hi, Randy. Hi, Jennifer. Oh, sorry, I shouldn't do that. And do you know what? I was like, I was going to Brian. Yeah, he was going to me. Sorry, you're used to doing this, and I was like, I've got a confession to make. Really, I haven't got a clue. It's Russ who does everything. I'm just there going, hi, I'm the bliss practitioner. La 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 la. But yeah, and I just kept saying to Brian during the show, I think you're better at doing this. Do you want to do this bit? You do this bit, and I'm just hosting. I'm just looking after the people in the green room. And I forgot that we were live. It's mental. Anyway, I digress. But my point is, you can, maybe chat with Russ, and I'm sure he'll help you. He's going to guest host on The Experience. Am I? I didn't know. Am I? I've forgotten. Thanks, Russ. Oh, wow. Woohoo. Oh, that'll be great. I'd forgotten about that, actually. And while we're talking about guest hosting, I am guest hosting on Brian and Nancy's show on Wednesday, this coming Wednesday. So I'm looking forward to it. So I'll hand over the tips. Yeah, I'll hand over. Anything I learn, I'll share with you.
Please do.
Oh, thank you. Honestly, thank you so much for coming on. It's absolutely flown by.
Yeah.
But you are doing Brill. What's Good Wednesday? That's what it's called. I couldn't remember. And I know we've been chatting about this. It can be so. You can really get stuck in your own head. In the things that you think, oh my gosh, I can't do this, I can't do that. And every now and then it's literally, you remind yourself, which is what we just did just before coming on the show, and what did that remind you of, and what did you do last time? And you literally just went, oh my God, yeah, I can do it. So
that's right.
don't forget that. Don't forget that.
No.
Yeah. And just reach out. You can. So tell everybody how they can get hold of you.
Well, probably the best way to get a hold of me is right here on LinkedIn. My profile will be somewhere.
Yeah,
hopefully.
It's all going to be on the thingy. Yeah.
So I'll get my website and
everybody just connect with David, seriously, because he does all sorts. You do producing, I love your drone videos, actually. They're gorgeous. I forgot to mention that.
Thank you. I haven't actually done it for a long time, and I should, because people enjoy the.
I know, but don't forget, the weather's been pants. Are you crazy? I won't be going outside, that's for sure. Well, I do a little bit, but when the weather picks up, maybe.
Yeah, when the weather picks up.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, thank you so much for coming on. And let's see. I've got a very strong feeling it's nearly spring. By summertime, I reckon you'll be way on your way to having your own podcast live stream show. I really do.
Yeah.
That's my feeling.
That's the deal.
We've just let's just put it out there. There we go.
Yeah. Well, listen, thank you very much for having me on your show.
My pleasure. My absolute pleasure. Anytime.
Lovely to see you again.
Oh, and you. Yeah. And you. And don't forget, everybody, get David's book.
Yeah.
Oh, don't go anywhere. I will come and join you in the green room, and I'll just wrap up the show.
Okay, thanks again. Bye for now.
See you soon. I love David. I really do. He's just, I'm talking about him as if he can hear me. Oh, anyway, I do. I love him to bits, and I find him incredibly inspiring. I really hope he has done the same for those who are watching, and reach out, connect with him. So just as a reminder, you can find me here on LinkedIn every Monday at 8 o'clock GMT time, which is 12 noon Pacific Standard Time. And also that's weekly on a Monday. We are doing the Supernova Soul Sisters show, which is every other Tuesday. We're just going to have a little bit of a break from that for a couple of months probably. And you can also find me on, I've already said LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook, as well as, what's the one I'm missing? YouTube. That's it. So please do like, follow, subscribe, and it's all under the Glitter Practitioner. And most importantly, I know I say this again and again, and I will never get bored or tired of saying it. Please remember that your needs matter. End of. Own them, protect them, and understand truly, what does me being in balance feel like, look like? What do I need to do? And if you want to have a chat about, I've done a lot of posts recently about the power of my superpower, which is glitter. And if anybody wants to know more about the F list, how this can help you, benefit you, just book a call with me. My Calendly link is going to be everywhere. It's on my LinkedIn page, and you can just have a chat. And I can guarantee pretty much just that one chat, you'll feel the energy and you will be glitterified, basically. Always happens. Anyway, thank you so much for joining me today, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Bye.